The air crackled with anticipation as Jack Thornton, a 50-year-old entrepreneur with a grin that could sell ice to penguins, adjusted his navy blazer in the mirror of his sleek Chicago penthouse. Today was the annual Thornton family photo, a 20-year tradition that once screamed unity but now whispered secrets louder than a megaphone at a library. Jack had built Thornton Tech Solutions from a garage startup into a cybersecurity empire, safeguarding businesses across 5 states with cutting-edge software. His algorithms protected corporate secrets, but his own family? That was a firewall even he couldn't perfect. In the sunlit studio, the photographer, a chipper woman named Mandy with a knack for missing drama, waved her arms like a traffic cop. "All right, Thorntons, let's make this picture pop. A little closer, please." Jack's wife, Claire, 48, edged toward him like a cat avoiding a puddle, her designer heels clicking on the polished floor. Their 16-year-old son, Ethan, slouched on Claire's other side, earbuds in, scrolling through his phone like it held the meaning of life. The distance between them wasn't new, it had been growing like a weed in a neglected garden. Jack had poured his soul into providing a lakefront mansion, a Tesla for Claire, Ethan's elite coding academy, and a yacht club membership Claire had begged for. He thought it was enough. He was wrong. 6 months ago, Jack stumbled across Claire's email, a rookie mistake, leaving her laptop open. The messages were flirty, then explicit, exchanged with Lucas Reed, a 39-year-old yoga instructor from their yacht club, who looked like he'd been sculpted by a rom-com casting director. Jack's heart didn't break, it hardened. He hired his old college buddy, Nate Sullivan, now a private investigator with a penchant for Hawaiian shirts and uncovering secrets. Nate's reports were a gut punch. Claire and Lucas had been sneaking off for over a year, meeting at boutique hotels and whispering sweet nothings over artisanal coffee. "Big smiles, everyone," Mandy chirped, oblivious to the storm brewing. Jack plastered on a grin, but Ethan's phone pinged, and Jack's buzzed in his pocket. "Dad, really?" Ethan groaned, rolling his eyes. "Can you not be glued to your phone for like 5 seconds?" Jack peeked at the screen, and his blood turned to ice. A text from Ethan. "You're such a workaholic. Mom deserves better." Jack's eyes flicked to his son, who smirked like he just won a debate. Claire caught the exchange, leaned over, and get this, fist-bumped Ethan. "He's not wrong," she said with a smirk that could curdle milk. "I've been settling for years." The room spun. Jack's empire, his sacrifices, his late nights coding while Claire sipped rosé at Gallicet, all felt like a cosmic joke. But Jack wasn't the punchline type. With a calm that surprised even himself, he slipped off his smartwatch, the one Claire had called gaudy, but tracked his every move, and set it on the photographer's table. "What's that about?" Claire asked, her voice sharp. "Something I should have done ages ago," Jack replied, his tone as steady as a surgeon's hand. He turned and strode out, ignoring Mandy's confused, "One more shot," and Claire's half-hearted, "Jack, wait." In his Tesla, Jack pulled out a burner phone, yes, a burner, because cybersecurity moguls don't mess around, and dialed Sophia Reyes, his lawyer of 15 years. A woman whose sharp suits matched her sharper mind. "Sophia, it's go time." Plan Alpha. 3 hours later, in a minimalist suite at the Palmer House, Jack pored over legal documents, his primary phone lighting up with missed calls. Claire, Ethan, Claire again. By midnight, the tally hit 50. He silenced it and kept working. At 8 the next morning, Sophia arrived at the Thornton mansion, her briefcase as intimidating as a tank. Claire answered the door in a silk robe, her face pale as if she'd seen a ghost or her future. "Sophia, is Jack okay?" she stammered. "May I come in?" Sophia asked. "All business. We have things to discuss." Ethan lounged in the kitchen, still in pajamas, scrolling TikTok. He barely glanced up as Sophia entered. "Where's Jack?" Claire demanded. Sophia opened her briefcase. "Mr. Thornton is safe and has retained me for what's coming. This conversation is being recorded, per legal protocol." "Recorded?" Claire's voice hit a pitch that could shatter glass. "What's going on?" Sophia slid a folder across the table. 3 months ago, Jack instructed me to draft divorce plans. 1 month ago, he finalized them. As of 6 last evening, all joint accounts are frozen, and Jack has filed for divorce citing infidelity. Claire's face went from pale to translucent. This is absurd, she snapped. He can't. He can, Sophia cut in, and he has. We have evidence of your affair with Lucas Reed, photos, texts, even receipts from your little getaways. Ethan's phone clattered to the floor. Mom, what's she talking about? Claire shot him a look that screamed, not now. Nothing. Go to your room. Sophia held up a hand. Actually, Ethan should hear this. It involves him. She produced another document. Jack has also filed for parental alienation, with evidence of your efforts to turn Ethan against him, including encouraging those charming texts. Ethan's jaw dropped. What does that even mean? Sophia's gaze was cool. It means your mother has been coaching you to see your father as the bad guy. And Ethan, did you know she's been siphoning your college fund to bankroll spa retreats with Lucas? Claire's eyes widened. That's a lie. Sophia raised an eyebrow. Is it? The smart home system Jack designed, the one in every room except the bathroom, has been recording for 6 months. It triggers on keywords like Lucas, your father, and, curiously, workaholic. The room went silent. Claire whispered. That's illegal. Sophia smirked. Not in a home Jack owns outright, and not when the system's programmed to activate on specific phrases. Perfectly legal. Brilliantly executed. Sophia wasn't done. There's more. Lucas has been filming your private moments, Claire. Jack found the files in Lucas's cloud storage. He's prepared to keep them private if you cooperate. Claire's hands shook. Ethan stared at her, betrayed. Mom, is this true? Sophia continued. The divorce terms are simple. A modest settlement, no alimony, the house sold. And Jack retains financial control until Ethan's 21. Claire's face cycled through shock, fury, and resignation. This is extortion, she hissed. No, Sophia said. This is accountability. Across town, Jack sat in a cozy coffee shop, facing Lucas Reed, who looked like he'd rather be anywhere else. I don't get why we're here, Lucas said, fidgeting. If this is about Claire, it's about the $700,000 you've skimmed from the yacht club, Jack said, sliding a folder across the table. Lucas's coffee cup rattled. What are you talking about? Jack opened his laptop. Fake invoices, phantom memberships, offshore accounts in Panama. I've been on the club's audit committee for 6 years. Did Claire not mention that? Lucas stammered. This is a misunderstanding. Jack's smile was razor sharp. Is it? These are bank records, security footage, and your digital fingerprints all over the club's books. Leave Chicago, delete those videos of Claire, and never contact my family again. Or this goes to the feds. Lucas's bravado crumbled. You can't do this. Jack leaned in. I already have. He walked out, the weight of betrayal lifting with each step. Later, Nate called. Claire tried Lucas's phone 20 times, but it's off. She hit the bank, too, found the accounts frozen, just like you planned. Oh, and the safe deposit box? The cash, passports, and jewelry are in your secure storage. Jack nodded. And Ethan? Nate's tone softened. He's shaken. Called his buddy Max. Said Claire's been lying to him. He's at the house, packing. 3 days passed with no word from Jack. Claire's lawyer urged her to sign the divorce papers. Fighting would expose her affair and financial games publicly, and she'd lose more. She agreed to meet Jack at Sophia's office, both lawyers present. Claire looked like she'd aged a decade, her designer dress hanging loose. You've made your point, she said bitterly. You win. Jack's voice was steady. This was never about winning. It was about truth. He slid a document across. Sign this. It relinquishes your parental rights. Claire balked. No way. Jack shrugged. Ethan's 16. In less than 2 years, he chooses for himself. This just makes it official. Then Ethan stepped in, unannounced, Nate at his side. His voice was quiet but firm. Mom, I saw the emails. You and Lucas laughing about Dad, calling him a sellout, planning to bleed him dry after I graduate. You drained my college fund for a Maldives trip with him. Claire paled. Ethan, you don't understand. I do, he cut in. Dad never badmouthed you, not once, but you spent years telling me he cared more about work than us. You made me hate him, his voice cracked. I'm staying with Dad. When I'm 18, I'm done with you. Claire signed, her hands shaking. As they left, Jack's phone pinged. A text from an unknown number. You've ruined me. This isn't over. Lucas, making one last play. Jack smiled. Oh, it's over. That night, breaking news hit. Lucas Reed, arrested for embezzlement after anonymous tips and damning financial records surfaced. Ethan, eating pizza with Jack in their new downtown loft, glanced at the TV. Did you do that? Jack shrugged. Sometimes, the universe balances itself. 3 months later, Jack stood in his revamped Thornton Tech office, now a hub for innovation after acquiring 2 rival firms whose CEOs mysteriously sold out after technical difficulties with their own systems. Nate popped in. Claire's condo's in foreclosure. Lucas's legal bills cleaned her out. Jack nodded. Not our problem. The new house? Closing next week, Nate said. Ethan stoked. As Nate left, Ethan texted, aced my scholarship interview. Prof loved my essay on trust and second chances. Love you, Dad. Jack grinned. The family photo sat on his desk, Claire digitally erased, leaving just him and Ethan. He'd lost a wife, but gained a sonand, something bigger. His fire. Life had tried to dim his spark, but Jack Thornton wasn't built to fade. He'd turned betrayal into a blueprint for triumph, not with vengeance but with purpose. Some called it ruthless. He called it rebirth. Now, here's where the real magic happens. Jack's story isn't just a tale, it's a wake-up call. How many of you are stuck in routines, letting life's monotony chain you to a version of yourself you've outgrown? Jack broke free, not by burning bridges but by building new ones. You can, too. Want to ignite your own transformation? Hit that subscribe button and join a community of dream chasers who refuse to settle. What's one bold move you're ready to make to reclaim your spark? Drop it in the comments. I'm reading every one. Over the next year, Jack and Ethan rebuilt their bond, not just as father and son, but as partners in a new venture. Thornton Tech launched a mentorship program for at-risk teens, teaching coding and resilience, with Ethan leading workshops. Jack's keynote at a national tech conference went viral, not for his algorithms but for his story. Success isn't about what you have. It's about who you become when life tests you. The audience gave a standing ovation, and Ethan, watching from the front row, beamed. Claire faded into obscurity, her socialite dreams crumbling under the weight of her choices. Lucas, last seen teaching yoga in a small town in Idaho, far from Chicago's spotlight. Jack didn't glow, was too busy building. His new home, a modern lakeside retreat, became a hub for Ethan's friends, a place where laughter replaced lies. Jack's empire grew, but his real victory was the mirror. He liked the man staring back. This isn't just Jack's story, it's yours. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. The question is, what's stopping you? Fear? Doubt? A past that feels like quicksand? Jack Thornton didn't just survive betrayal. He turned it into fuel. You can turn your pain into power, your doubts into drive. Start small, dream big, and don't look back. The world's waiting for your masterpiece. What's the first step you'll take today? Share it below, and let's inspire each other to rise.